It's Berlin, 1 round and 4 deals, MCR, mahjong competition rules. And I see black belt to my right. Brown belt to my opposite, green belt to my left. Okay. An interesting hand it is. Looks very much like all types. Of course, I'd like to show something interesting, something not very frequent. I already shown many frequent hands in my previous videos. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe it will be half flush as long as I don't have cracks at all, for now at least. And I have concealed pung of greens. I can discard east, I think. East. As long as 2 east discarded. I hardly need it. I think I'd better take south or north from the wall. And finally 7 cracks came. Yes. In such cases I try to make all types. Half flush is too obvious. You may choose half flush when you don't have other options, like when you play Ricci or Hong Kong variants. I didn't want to declare Kong of greens really. I don't want to reveal my plans. I have 2 points for this concealed pung and that's enough for me. Now, the player to my left collects either upper 4 or maybe mixed shifted chows. The player to my right, the most dangerous player at this table, maybe he's collecting something like lower. Maybe lower tiles are collected to my opposite. Lower tiles to my opposite, and she feeds just to my left all upper tiles. Okay, if I take 6 or 9 dots now, what can I discard? Very possibly north, because north discarded twice. But on the other hand, south may be in someone else's hand. I'd better discard this. No, okay. Maybe I'll change. By the way, I have mixed shifted chows. Very nicely. That's it. Good. The player to my right wanted something curious, something like pure straight, and the player to my left wanted upper 4. So I guessed correctly. An interesting hand it is. Okay, let's discard the useless west. Useless because I don't need lonely owners, isolated owners. And maybe I'll collect something like mixed shifted chows or mixed triple chow. 7, 8, 9 bams will be not easy to collect. Maybe it will be something concealed. Maybe I'll pick tiles from the wall now, which will allow me to win with concealed hand or fully concealed hand. You may consider collecting reversible tiles, as long as I have. Aha, here it is. Okay. I hope for 7, 8, 9, yes. Or maybe for some concealed tiles. Concealed pung of 5s, concealed pung of 9s. No. Okay, let's go for reversibles. Or maybe some concealed pungs, for example. I can discard 7 dots. Aha. 2 players collect cracks. Really? 2 players collect cracks. Okay, let's discard this. And maybe 8 and 9 as well, because they are hard to make even a pair. 5 cracks. 5 cracks is safe. With all these collectings of cracks, 5 is safe. I hope I'll take something around dots now. 6. White didn't came. Maybe. I suspected it could go to the left, but no. Okay, yes. The last 7. Last 7 BAMs. It's hard to take. Okay, yes. Maybe I'll pick the last 5. What will it be? Last tile, Kong, another 2 points. Okay, as long as I don't have 4 and I declared pung of 5s, it's easier to take 8 dots possibly. Let's see. I don't see 2, 3 dots on the table now. That's curious. All 7's dots are out of the game, so I can't make 6, 7, 8. Maybe it's pungs. Pung hand. Okay. What about 1? 1 dots. The player to my right collects pungs. Very possibly. Pungs? All types. All pungs, all types. That's interesting. With the red dragon and... What else? That's curious. Maybe I'll collect all pungs as well. One cracks, discarded once. Okay, as long as Congo 3s we see to the left. One could go for some pung. No. Risky. I can feed it to some pung. No. Nice. There they are. 1 and 2. And another 3. She collected all 3's dots. And this is mine. Good. Yes, all pungs, all types he wanted. And 2 easts were unavailable, and 2 reds were to my left. Okay, 2 hands so far, and I have a pair of easts, but don't have any dragon. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It can be something like outside hand now. Not a very frequent thing, but not a very expensive really. Not a very expensive hand, so to say. You need to be very careful collecting it, because it costs just 4 points and you need 4 more for a valid mahjong, for a valid victory. 5. He discards 3. Maybe I'll discard 2, because I doubt I'll collect. This could be something like pure straight. Okay, anyway, I'll go for outside hand. The opposite player melded pung of 5s. Possibly she's collecting half flush and bams now. This looks like a plan for mixed shifted chows or mixed triple chow, something like a chow hand. Okay. 2 I don't need, because I doubt I'll take another 1, 2, 3 cracks. I need 3 bams. Yes, I called it. Okay. 9 is not very useful. I can declare a pung of easts. It will give me 2 points. But then I'll need eyes in souths. Or if I take something around 7, like 8, 9 bams, I can collect another chow, another terminal chow. Yes, that could be pure straight. 4 for mixed shifted chows. Nothing very special. I lost 21 points. Okay, I had 82. And now I have 61. She may win. She may win now with some self. An interesting hand. I can think about knitting, but really it's not very much like knitting. No, it's not knitting. I could discard 1 and still remain with knitting, but no. I mean 1 for 7 cracks, 3, 6, 9 dots, 2, 5, 8 bams. No, too few tiles and suits. And good pung of reds shows that I can collect something like all types, of course. all types. I don't think about pungs, of course. I just took this pung of 4s to develop my hand, and now I just need some bams from the wall. Around 5. Around my 5 bams, so I'll be able to make some chow. I need another wind, you see? No winds on the table. No winds are on the table. Yes, I receive now some tiles for knitted straight, but really I wouldn't take them if I wouldn't declare pung of 4s. You see? All of them would be taken by the player to my left. I just shifted the order of taking. Nice. Very nice, because it's can be just a pair, but I fed very quickly into an outside hand. Nothing very special, and she even didn't make second place. She remained at the third, you see, -5. And the red belt, the black belt remained at the last place. He wanted all types, or possibly all types 7 pairs. He had 5 pairs for now. 5 pairs, and hoped for another 2, but the player to my opposite was just faster with that cheap hand. The player to my left wanted half flush with maybe big 3 winds. She discarded east, some Y. I don't understand why, because she could discard any dots instead of this wind and hope for little 4 winds, for example. I wouldn't discard this east in her place, really. I'd rather discard useless dots. Useless because they are not very connected. Okay, finally I collected 2 hands, I fed in 2 hands, but remain at the first place. Thanks all.